margarine on my rice and most veggies. Interesting. Because that's how you get the flavor, because you needed some freaking flavor. Yeah, I know a couple people who were really big health nuts, and not health nuts, but they never put salt on anything. Because like, oh, sodium's bad for you, or don't do sodium. And so I ate, like for a lot of my younger years, I ate really bland food. That might be part of the reason why I like Korean food so much. One is because when I was a kid, the only food I ate that had any freaking flavor to it was the Korean food because it was well seasoned. But some of the American food I grew up on there was never anything seasoned. Like it was just raw or steamed vegetables with no sauce, no seasoning, anything like that. And it's just like, I wonder why kids don't like their fucking Brussels sprouts. And it was never roasted. I didn't have a freaking roasted vegetable until I was in college. Put Kerrygold on rice. Yes, okay. Well, Kerrygold on anything. Kerrygold is like Midas touch. It's gold. Everything it touches turns to gold. Here you go, Lana. And that's how I feel about Kerrygold. But if decisions are based on ethics, I suppose it could bother people. Yeah, that's part of it. It could be. I don't know. It can clean your garden tools too. That's a lot. Isn't there an easier way, like vinegar? Because I feel like that's a lot of wasted ketchup. Or maybe you have a bunch of, you bought ketchup in bulk and it's now expiring and you need to use up all your ketchup. Then yeah, go clean all your garden tools. But in general, I feel like there's got to be cheaper, more affordable ways to clean your garden tools and ketchup. I also grew up with no salt/sugar. I always say I could never be a chef because I undersalt everything. No, I think that's actually kind of good. It's like finding the right balance. But a lot of people, I would say I over season things. So I learned that when I cook for other people, I just under season it. I would under season it for myself. Or how do I say this? When I make things for other people, I intentionally under season it. Because then I know that that's usually how most people like it. When I cook for myself and season to my taste, it tends to be a little bit more salty. But I like salty things, and I think part of it is growing up and having no salt as a kid. Or very little salt as a kid. I mean, I had salt in my Doritos and the junk food that was given to me. But whenever I was given healthy food, it was like, oh, we're going to make this so healthy, we're going to make it taste like shit while we're at it. It's like, no wonder why as a kid I didn't want to eat healthy food. Because the healthy food never tasted good. But you can make healthy food taste good. Salt sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Really? Salt sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Interesting. Since my name is Mary, it took until 20s to eat lamb. I only ate yours though. Never tried leg of lamb. Really? You never ate lamb because of your name in the nursery rhyme? That's kind of funny. Mary had a little lamb. Yeah. I don't know just how many vegetables can be roasted in college too and how good it makes them taste, right? I feel like this needs to be something taught more. I wish there was home ec class. I wish we could teach kids how to cook in schools. I had a home ec class in the 7th grade, but like roasted vegetables would have been a great thing to teach kids. I don't know. But yeah, I took my Twee introducing me to roasted Brussels sprouts. Because I always thought it was amazing that when you grew up and you moved out on your own and fed yourself, why on earth, if it's not being forced by guardians or parents on you, why would anyone go out of their way to eat vegetables? I just thought it was crazy. Maybe if you're a health nut, but who would ever do that for flavor, right? And then I moved in with Twee, and she would roast Brussels sprouts and roast cabbage. She would roast all sorts of vegetables, and it was so delicious. I was like, this is actually better than the chicken it was being served with. The roasted Brussels sprouts were more flavorful than the chicken. And I was like, that's crazy. I've never had vegetables that were so good. I liked them more than the protein. And it took me until like 25 or 23 to learn this. And now I know. My favorite night was chicken night because he would add barbecue sauce and it was salty and sweet. After I turned 17, I would eat everything with salt. I'm sensitive to salt in my 30s. Really? Interesting. Chicken night because he would